What exactly is path in the golf swing, and how do we analyze for it using the Handy Golf app? Well, path simply refers to the path this club is traveling through. Impact. So a square or neutral path, what we'll see is the club head works slightly from the inside, hits the ball squarely, and then works slightly to the inside. So it's pretty much a straight path. What we might see from players is an out to in path. This is where that club head is working aggressively from the outside and then works in. That's generally going to promote slice shots or pull shots. Or we have an in to out path. That's generally going to promote hook or push shots. So we've been through the three types of path. Now let's open up the Handy Golf app and see how we can analyze that path using that Clear Swing IQ technology. So this is where that Clear Swing IQ technology really comes into play for analyzing path. So the first thing we need to do is just scroll down a few frames before impact. From here, we can pinch and zoom into the club and the ball like so. Now, if I select that freeform tool, I can draw a little line through the ball like so. So there's going to be a slight arc to the path as explained, and that is what we'd call a neutral path. So let's just go through a few frames, and we can just generally use the little arrows on the scroll wheel that's going to help this. So I like to get 2 or 3 frames before, and we can kind of just see where that club is coming through. And if I just rewind it, you can pretty clearly see that club is pretty neutral there through the ball. So let's show you another couple of examples of opposites of that. So in this example, we're going to show you an out to in path. So if I just scroll a few frames before impact here, and then I'm going to zoom in to the frame, or we could do it without zooming in. I just think sometimes it can be easier to see. If you want, you can draw that frame of reference through the ball, and then we can see here, if I use those arrows tools just to scroll through, we can see that that club head is clearly working from the outside to in. So it's outside that path line, outside, and then it's coming across the ball to the left. So that is what we call an out to in swing path, and that is going to promote more slice and pull shots. And finally, let's look at an in to out path. So I can just scroll through to those impact frames again. I mean, and sometimes, like I say, you don't even need to zoom in. So for this example, I won't zoom in. And then we can draw that little freeform line if we want as kind of a frame of reference. And then you can quite clearly see here that that club head is coming from the inside, and then it's coming out. It's not in this example as extreme as the in to out, but again, you can quite clearly see how that club head, if we just scroll through, it's coming from the inside there, and then it's moving towards the out ever so slightly.